We spent all offseason talking, debating, trying to figure out who would emerge as Oklahoma State's starting quarterback. And then only minutes before the Cowboys kicked off their season against Mississippi State here at Reliance Stadium in Houston, we found out it would be Clint Shelf who would indeed start for the Pokes behind center. But Shelf's reign lasted only an ineffective 13 minutes and 19 seconds before J.W. Walsh trotted out onto the field and took over at quarterback, most likely for good. Senior Clint Shelf struggled mightily in his 2 possessions that he played. He was only 3 of 6 for 11 yards. That throw should have been picked off. Mike Gundy says, well, maybe I made a poor choice. But the Cowboys' senior-laden defense was keeping them in it. Justin Gilbert had 0 interceptions last season, had 1 in the first 10 minutes of this game, almost brought it back to the house.
We knew the route that was coming, and I just happened to be running to the ball. I think the running back or whoever it was that missed the ball, he missed it. And I mean, it might have hit my face mask, my chest, I don't know. I just know I cuffed it in and was going to try to take it all the way in, but I was out of bounds, so it just happened so fast.
Another senior playing awfully well. Strong safety Shamil Gary was lighting folks up all day long. He had 10 tackles in the game. Mississippi State successful only 2 of 16 times on third down conversions in the game.
I don't think there's any question the story of the game for us is our defense. And there hadn't been many games at Oklahoma State over the last 5 or 6 years, maybe even longer than that, where defense is a story. So it's a team game, but defense certainly kept us in and allowed the offense to get things going third and fourth quarter.
Just so proud of those kids. You know, we just try so much to get in their minds and their hearts about being unselfish and playing for each other, and they answered the call today. So I'm proud of them.
When sophomore J.W. Walsh finally got his shot, well, he struggled early too. But late in the second quarter, he broke off this 46-yard run down the far sideline. And wouldn't you know it, 2 plays later, J.W. calls his own number, going around the far side for the 3-yard touchdown run. Oklahoma State finally took the lead 7-3, about 2 minutes left in the first half. Third quarter, the Cowboys dominated time possession, holding the ball for 11 minutes, 31 seconds. Jeremy Smith scored early in the third and only 27 seconds into the fourth on that 20-yard touchdown run. Cowboys led 21-3. That's how it would finish. Smith ran 15 times for 102 yards with 2 touchdowns. J.W. Walsh completed 18 of 27 passes for 135 yards. He had 0 interceptions and 0 sacks, and he also ran 13 times for 125 yards and 1 touchdown. Mike Gundy's Cowboys hold the Bulldogs to only 333 total yards. But the big news, there's a new sheriff in town. His name is J.W. Walsh.
You know, it's exciting, you know, be able to keep on leading the team and be able to keep playing, and you know, to be able to have the opportunity to lead the team and my brothers that we've come to love and play ball with. So it's exciting.
We want to make sure that we're productive at that position, and we're being efficient and that sort of thing. If he keeps progressing the way he has, even from spring to fall camp and now after game 1, then he'll be just fine.
Yeah, he'll be our starter in the next game. We had plans to play him in the third series. We weren't very good, obviously, in the first 2, and then when JW came in, he kind of gave us a spark, and we certainly couldn't make an adjustment at that time, and so we just continued to move forward from that point on.
So Oklahoma State holds a BCS opponent to the fewest points since the Cowboys shut out the Sooners 12-0 in 1995. And while the Cowboys did not win the time of possession on Saturday, maybe if Oklahoma State's defense proves to be for real, and if the Cowboys can rush for 300 yards a game, it signals a change in Stillwater. Perhaps it's no longer a race, but a wrestling match where the Pokes try to get on top early and stay on top till time expires. Reporting from Reliance Stadium in Houston, Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.